Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and oh, there was never just one single location of the LGS from Hell. It moves around like Silent Hill. But not literally. They've been in the same building for quite a while, actually. But no, seriously, there actually, it was more than one. Just watch the rest of the series. It's a playlist on my channel. Just, click on my name, go to playlist, and then LGS from Hell. It is, unfortunately, by far the most popular series on my channel. But, yeah, I used to attend one that was, honestly, even worse for, a couple months, and then they got their WPN status revoked for the third time, which resulted in a permanent ban. So they literally couldn't hold FNM. Tip of the iceberg there, I'm not going to retell the stories, but the actual intro was referring to a fan submission, I guess you would say. So unfortunately, this isn't about the LGS from Hell from the rest of the videos, because I think at this point I've run out of stories. And since they're obviously all true, I can't just create more stories. And despite what some people, and by some people I mean pretty much all the people recommended in the comments section, I'm not going back there. I think at this point, if I even stepped foot in there, a disaster that would make the Hindenburg look like a balloon popping would probably occur. But oh no, this story comes compliments of legendary MTG Kid. And I wasn't there at his local gaming store when this happened, obviously. I don't think he lives anywhere near me. But this dude has a small YouTube channel that covers Magic. He is 14 and he's been playing Magic probably longer than I have, it sounds like. So get this, he goes to FNM, and the store owner is allegedly a level 2 judge, and he is playing in his own tournaments, which, boy, they changed the rules so many damn times, I don't even know where it landed. I think right now you're not allowed to do that. I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 years ago you could, but then that was when stores didn't need a judge, and then they could have a TO, but I think they could have an RA and the RA could participate but not the TO, or the other way around, I don't know. I mean, regardless of where the rule landed on this particular month or year or whatever, you're not supposed to do that, but I mean, who's going to report them? And who cares? I would do it if my store held WPN events. I'm not going to be oh, I love Magic, open a Magic store. Ooh, now we're a WPN location, and I'm never going to play Magic again. Nobody follows the rule. That's why they initially got rid of it from what I heard. But I'm sure people are commenting down in the comment section what the actual current rule is. But I'm pretty sure that either the judge, the TO, or the RA, or whatever the hell it's called, or all three or whatever, cannot participate in their own events. Or maybe just when there's promos on the line. I don't know, whatever. So this dude threatens to not only kick out of the store, but DCI ban, literally use his judge membership to report the kid's DCI number or account or whatever, to get him DCI banned from all Magic and Wizards of the Coast products forever, because, oh, guess what he did? He had the audacity to bring too powerful of a deck to FNM. Wow, how dare he? And honestly, people should get kicked out of stores for doing this. The best run stores with the happiest communities, from what I've heard from many comments from you guys, tons of stories from across the world, is if somebody's running some just degenerate, Nexus loop crap, or just, infinite turn, no win con, just complete crap. Not even overpowered decks, but unfriendly decks, I guess I would say. They should be asked to either leave or don't come back until you change your deck, basically. That's what it is. Or the store has their own ban list. And a store is well within the rights to say no mono red here. I don't think that's within DCI rules, but it's your store. You can kick somebody out for any reason that's not illegal. So I'm sure the DCI wouldn't be thrilled, but you can enforce a somewhat casual level and just say no tier 1 decks or whatever. That's not so popular, and the super serious hardcore net deckers tend to spend more money sometimes, not always. Sometimes they just get their cards online to streamline it. So it's questionable whether or not they could do that, but I support that policy a little bit under the right circumstances. Well, this particular 14-year-old, guess what deck he had the audacity to bring and play at FNM? Black-White Vampires. I know, I'm shocked. Oh, that's just far too competitive. I mean, geez, in the last 2 months on Arena between Platinum and Mythic, boy, I must have played against that deck at least, between 0 and 1 times. I know I've seen Sanctum Seeker, Heavy Manipulation, Afterlife Hybrid, Vampire Heavy, Death Trigger decks in events at least 2 times, maybe 3? So obviously, absolutely dominating the meta. I mean, just look at all the Black-White Vampire decks that are currently at all the GPs. Yep. Yeah, guys, I mean, you should be ashamed of yourselves if you bring Black-White Vampires to your LGS and beat up on all the adults with it. It's not very nice. That's DCI ban material. Oh wait, it's not. You literally cannot report somebody for running too powerful of a perfectly legal, legitimate deck. I mean, showboating, refusing to end the game, stalling, slow playing, being a dick to the other players, those are all reportable offenses, but just showing up with too powerful a deck in itself is not actually against the rules. So if we put part 1 and 2 together, it would seem like the store owner, who is also the judge, was participating in F&M, got mad that he couldn't beat Black-White Vampires, said that it was too powerful of a top-tier deck, and threatened to not only kick him out of the store, keep in mind this is a 14-year-old, but DCI ban him as well. Hey, feel free to send me this person's name. I know how to report them. I know the email, and I know what to say. The problem is, this is shooting yourself in the foot 101, okay? If you report the TO/judge/store owner, and they get a WPN suspension, which is basically what it would end up being. I was going to say, like, kicked out of the judge program, but they're still holding events and they're still the same person, so it would also be accompanied by a WPN suspension. Well, crap, now you got to worry about retribution, and oops, you now have nowhere to play, unless you live in, like, a city that has multiple LGSs and you just, who cares? And that's the problem with these small town ones, or even bigger cities if they only have one store. They know they can get away with anything. They know they can be a dick to people, because where else are you going to go? I mean, you might purposely buy your cards online and stuff, but that's it. You'll still play there. So, I mean, dropping the nuke on your own store, because, I mean, basically what you're doing is metaphorically just taking, like, a fire grenade, chucking it through the front window, and walking away, because you ain't going back. Like, that place is done, okay? You're the one taking the hit, basically, to take down the store. And that really sucks. So when you wake up one morning 2 weeks later and you hear that, your store got shut down, that's the word amongst all the players. Now they can only hold unofficial, unsanctioned F&Ms, and word is the store owner's looking for who reported them. And he's probably got it narrowed down to a couple people. Yay, justice has been served, and now you can't play Magic anymore except with your friends. And that is why places like this go unreported, which is disgusting to me. Oh, and if you think this is the end of the video, I saved the best for last on purpose. That's my excuse for missing this point earlier in my notes. The second reason that Mr. Level 2 Judge Store Owner was going to ban this kid from his store is for not spending enough money. Could somebody point out in the DCI policy where not spending enough money is a bannable offense that can get your DCI number suspended? I mean, you look on the banned and suspended DCI list, that's public online actually, which is hilarious. They never show a reason, so maybe half those people, they just didn't spend enough money at their LGS, and whoops, DCI ban. I mean, who the hell even goes up to a 14-year-old playing F&M or freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, doesn't even matter, and is like, hey, you're not spending enough money, come back with more money, person who can't legally get a job? Actually, in America, I think it's 13, but still. Shouldn't be expected to have a job? I mean, hell, I'm 31 and I roll into my LGS with all ripped up old clothes and crap, you know. I mean, my car ain't no gem either. They ain't gonna complain about me not spending enough. Plus, I kind of do spend enough there. I mean, some people, you just gotta take it all in and then decide, you know, that's not the whale. That's not the customer I'm gonna make a fortune off of, and I can deal with that because occasionally they spend 20 bucks. And bro, I mean, I just happened to see the kid's collection in the video. Like, he's got better cards than I do. So obviously he spends some money, you know what I mean? It sounds like this LGS owner was just butthurt. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. I mean, there's like sore losers, and then there's losing to tier 2 lifelink vampires, and then threatening to ban a minor from your store for beating you / not spending enough money. Like, it's mind-blowing how much of an arrogant prick this guy must be. Or lady, I don't think he ever said guy. Also, a couple little fun facts. The dude has been suspected / accused before in the past of like the people who spend tons of time and money there, and, you know, friends of the owner, you know, those people, like the elites, the tryhards, the, you know, stuck up, usually net decking douchebags. They always seem to get the best promos and the best packs. I mean, remember, some of those handouts were see-through. You could sort them. They were clear acrylic. This person's been accused of rigging the matchmaking, which you can do, by the way, in the tournament software. I mean, they have updated it since I heard this, but I know for a fact you can kind of alter, like, you can't just artificially do the pairings, but there are a couple things you can do, like adding people late and stuff to, like, automatically give people buys, and, you know, there's just some little manipulative crap that you can do, and it sounds like he was doing that as well. Hell, we're going with he. He might have said he. I don't know. Also, it gets worse. The store owner has been accused of selling repacks, like actual just like, those team bags where you can fill them with a certain amount of cards. Yeah, selling those in store. Repacks. There's nothing distinctly wrong with that. I mean, you could buy them all and verify it compared to eBay where they just lie about it. It's basically, they just put like lottery cards in them basically, and then, oops, I never actually sent them out. Well, even if they are being legit about it and they do give out, 5 hot planeswalkers, whatever, out of 100 packs, like the effective, like if you add up the value, the take would be like 50%. I mean, that makes a scratch off look like good odds. And you ever notice this, how like the really shady shop owners are into all the shadiness, like rigging stuff in favor of their friends, threatening people they don't like, having a wonderful personality and being a sore loser, and then also selling sketchy products and manipulating stuff and pairing, like they do it all. Because if you're going to be a dick, you might as well own it and double down on it. So anyway, when I first heard about this story, and thanks for contacting me about it, that's freaking awesome. I purposely did not ask which store it was because even I don't want to know, because I would want to get back at them for this level of douchebaggery. So I know somebody's going to ask, would this LGS from hell beat my old LGS from hell? Which one's worse? Hard to say based on just one story. I would say the staff at his is probably worse. Barely, though. Barely. I mean, customer service, I'm still going to give it to mine. That you can't do worse than that. Brand new customers have stormed out of the store after the way they were treated at mine. But the owner, I mean, just the level of crap that they pull and the shady crap going on, hands down his. So is there a tiebreaker? Boy. Most of the issues I had at mine were with the players. It's just the staff wouldn't do anything about it. So the fact that at his, it was actually the staff that was the problem in the first place, I don't know if that's worse or not. I'll leave it up to you guys. Leave a comment down below which one is worse, but you can only really vote if you've watched the entire rest of my playlist, so you can hear all the stories of how bad mine was. Then you can make an informed vote. So anyway, this has been the latest episode of LGS from Hell. Sorry it wasn't about mine, but, well, this was a hell of a story. And so I thought, hey, let's tack it into this series. It is very, very, very fitting. Hey, if you've attended an LGS from Hell, like Groovy Geckos in Texas, everybody remember MTG Lion talking about that one? Oh yeah. They're long out of business, so I can say their name. Yeah, if you got a story like that, hit me up, okay? Like I said, we got to franchise this crap out, okay? We got to spread LGSs from hell across the country. That could have been phrased better. Just obviously make sure it's all true. I'm going to at least look into the basic details of it. But anyway, for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.